From heavy prickly acacia infestation to a return to Mitchell Grass Downs, this is a good news story.
The prickly acacia has been the biggest challenge we've had here. A fair percentage of the property was covered in it. Some areas were extremely thick, some are just sort of scattered, and we've tried to eradicate it. We've probably got 95% at the moment that's dead.
Jeff Wells runs Auteuil, a 20,000 acre block normally running cattle. The drought has meant destocking, and Jeff has used the time to continue a long-running battle against prickly acacia, and he reckons, in spite of some success, it's a battle not yet over.
It's an ongoing thing. I think it could take up to 20 years to totally eradicate it. There are some neighbouring properties with a little bit on, which it does wash down the creeks, but we get straight onto them like as soon as they come up. It's going to be an ongoing thing for a long time, but the main time and the cost has been, we've done that, so we've just got to keep going with it. Well, these trees are dead, have been for a couple of years now, and even though we're in drought here at the moment, when it does rain, we should have a fairly good recovery here. When we bought the place, there was a 5-year plan in place with DCQ. I think we came in year 2 of it. They'd already started some patches, and then we continued on with it. And then once we had that 5-year plan stuff done, we just got in and cleaned up a lot of other areas which weren't thick ourselves. And then there was a couple more patches that were just sort of too much for us to get on top of, and we brought DCQ back in to help us out with. We fenced it up, made the paddocks a lot smaller. And we'd start in one corner of the place and do a full paddock, and then slowly work our way around. But yeah, we have fenced it up to try and keep paddocks that are clean. And if we know there is a paddock, there is a tree we've missed, we'll try and, we won't put those cattle into a clean paddock, as they'll carry the seed. We have done some basil spraying around the native trees. And we've also used a mister where it's really thick, and desert channels have used a drain, and they're teams of 4 and 5 blokes on bikes go through. But most of it's just done by hand with throwing out the pellets.
To monitor the effectiveness of the prickle bush control campaign, a control area of Auteuil was fenced off. The woody weeds were killed, grass allowed to grow. When the dead prickly acacia trees fell, DCQ field workers carried out a controlled burn. The result is a return to healthy Mitchell Grass Downs. Jeff is using the periods of destocking to improve station infrastructure.
We're just in the process of putting up an exclusion fence. We thought we may have to go into sheep if we do have some big seasons to help with the prickly acacia, because they do get on top of those little plants as they come up. And if we got that fence there, we won't have the dog problem. And it's just it's going to be a good management tool. You can lock paddocks up and go back, and hopefully they'll be the way you left them.
With prickly acacia 95% under control, significant infrastructure development and an eye on the future, Jeff Wells and Auteuil are ready for the end of the current drought conditions. Ready to surf to the better times still over the horizon.
We've spent the money, we've got the fences done, got the prickly acacia under control, got the waters done. We can hopefully graze it properly and just enjoy the place.
Industry, government and Desert Channels Queensland support the grazing industry in managing for change and a sustainable future on the rangelands.